It is Super Bowl week. Go your favorite sports team. I don't know who was playing at the Super Bowl this year, and I also really don't care. I'm not a sports ball fan, I'm a professional wrestling fan. However, still going to watch the event, because one, it's a Sunday night, what else is there to do on a Sunday? Two, I've watched the Super Bowl every year growing up, so it's kind of tradition. And three, I only care about the thing that happens in the middle, the Super Bowl halftime show. Throughout the years, there have been some legendary performances, to really good ones, to okay ones, to the downright performances. And this year, an artist who played a lot during my childhood radio era, Usher, is going to be taking the Super Bowl stage. Very excited to see what he cooks up. Please let it be the Foo Fighters next year, by the way. But throughout this time, a lot of people will think about, well, what if this artist had a Super Bowl halftime show? What about this artist and this artist? And of course, in terms of this channel, we have talked previously last year about 21 Pilots if they were to get a Super Bowl halftime show, and what would the logistics of that be? And though I personally think that the NFL would never pick 21 Pilots for a halftime show, or if 21 Pilots would want to perform at the halftime show, because artists do refuse on that, it's still fun to fantasize what a 21 Pilots Super Bowl halftime show set would look like. And that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, hope you're having a good day today. Hope it is going well, and hope it continues to go well. Throughout this video, I'd love to know what your Super Bowl halftime show set for 21 Pilots will be down in the comment section below. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, maybe donate to the channel's Ko-Fi, link down in the description box below. Buy the boy a coffee, keep the boy sane, and stay tuned for more 21 Pilot updates when they happen. But here we go. But first, some criteria. Let's remember what goes inside of a Super Bowl halftime performance, and if you've never seen one, oh my gosh, it is such a production. All of the lights, all of the glitz, all of the glamour, all of the dancers, custom stages, pyro, sometimes marching bands, sometimes special guests who weren't even announced, they just happen to show up, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. So much theatrics go into the halftime show. It's amazing considering it's condensed to 15 minutes. And taking a look at the artist set list throughout the years, it typically ranges between 9 to 12 songs. And odds are, they're the popular songs by the artist because it's something that's being broadcast worldwide. The songs that people want to hear, songs that recognize the artist. Occasionally the artist will do a cover of another artist, and it'll be fun. Like Prince, his halftime show contained a lot of covers, which was amazing. Best halftime show ever. So keeping that in mind, I looked at the entire 21 Pilots discography, and I've picked around 10 to 11 songs and figured out what would be the best set list with some surprises in there. And it was hard leaving out some of my favorite songs, such as Lane Boy, Anathema, because not everything would make it, because not everything is that marketable. Like, I'm pretty sure someone would say, oh, Hometown to make a good one if it takes place in Ohio. Super Bowl will never take place in Ohio. Or maybe this deep cut off a Vessel Trench, or something from Self-Titled, but that's not what the people want to hear, and odds are, for something the scale of a Super Bowl, that might not be something 21 Pilots would pick out throughout the bunch. So, with that being said, here is my dream 21 Pilots Super Bowl set. And odds are this will change once TOP7 comes out, but here what it is, scale nicely all the way back to Self-Titled. Here's my set list. Everything starts off, now the Super Bowl halftime show featuring 21 Pilots. Black. Everything goes black. Then you start seeing torches, then more torches, of people lining the field with these torches, as Tyler and Josh enter from opposite sides of the field in full Bandito getup. Everyone who's holding a torch is in full Bandito getup. We have to have the theatrics. And all this time you can picture something, the soundscape that opened up Bandito Tour, where it was just this epic dark soundscape where you heard birds, horses riding, but then you have something that just builds and builds and builds. And a lot of people would think, oh, go in the jumpsuit. However, you want to start off with one of their biggest songs, something that people know 21 Pilots for. So, the intro transitions to something akin of Stranger Things, because the very first song 21 Pilots do will be Heathens. And being that we have something kind of like the Heathens Stranger Things intro, Tyler's going to start off on bass. Josh is of course going to drum the entire time, but it's going to be the chorus, verse 1, and then it's going to end with "After all I said, please don't forget," and then that's going to trail off. The last word is going to like forget, 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 do, 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 because it's going to go into Morph. And where I know people are gonna be like, well, what did you just say about like B-sides? Why the undercut? Well, Morph is kind of one of the more well-known ones. It was released as a single overseas in the UK. And also, just imagine everyone do with the tie going, repeat after me. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. It would totally be fun and work. So from Heathens, they go into Morph, and then they go into Holding On To You, straight into the piano part to end. So how they do it on the live stream experience, with the full ending, of course, with backflip and all, and also pyro shoots off when Josh does his backflip, and it's a fun time. And as Holding On To You is going on, the Psy Band enters the stage, and this is where people are going to download the video and complain, because they just want it to be Tyler and Josh. However, I want the Psy Band to get their Super Bowl moment. They're amazing musicians, and just to elevate them more, give them some more stock. And also, I want Dr. Bloom to have this moment to where Holding On To You fades out, and then you just hear, "So where are you?" I'll spit a little wow, 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 and goes into Chlorine. The same version of Chlorine they do on the live stream, same one they did on Takeover and Icy Tour, where Dr. Bloom's doing those insanely cool trumpet parts that I absolutely love. And they do Chlorine, and as it morphs for the end. I know on live they usually morph into Mulberry Street, however, we have to include the dancers in here somewhere. And of course, yeah, the dancers in Mulberry Street would work. However, we're gonna go with the latest 21 Pilots single, The Outside, because I feel as though The Outside would do really well with the Super Bowl, just because it has that kind of dancey pop feel vibe. And this is where you include the dancers, like full out routine like we saw on the live stream. Maybe have Tyler dust off his dancing shoes for a bit and dance with them, because that would be really, really fun. And then the Psy Band starts going away sometime through. Like, of course, The Outside goes on. They do play The Outside live with it. But then they go into Shy Away after The Outside. And I know what you're thinking. Justin, the Psy Band plays on Shy Away live too. What are you doing? We're having a little scene change here, because the Psy Band is leaving, but other people start coming out. There's a different guitar player. There's a different bass player. Why all of a sudden are there 2 drum kits? Shy Away goes on. And then we go into I'm Not Okay. But Tyler quits singing, because it's Gerard Way. It's MCR live at the Super Bowl. Something that no one would think would happen. MCR, I'm Not Okay. Maybe Josh drums with My Chemical Romance, and it's good. You can have Tyler and Gerard trade vocals back and forth with each other, but I think it would just create an amazing Super Bowl moment with just the 2 icons. And then after I'm Not Okay, just kind of bring it down a bit, and then ding, doo, doo, doo. A little snippet of the Black Parade. A little snippet of the Black Parade, and then just give it to Gerard. Just this amazing moment. You bring out a marching band for this section, and just absolutely amazing. And then you can go one of 2 ways. You can bring it back into Shy Away at that section, have Gerard sing Shy Away with Tyler, or you can transition into the very next song that I have planned. But either way, Shy Away, go back in if we have time, and or straight into this next one while we're already at the piano. Let's go into another piano thing that is just going to be the summary of the whole performance, the message 21 Pilots wants to get out there. Car radio. Car radio at Super Bowl would go hard, especially giving Tyler something high to climb on. However, we have to be very careful with how high Tyler climbs because we might not have a lot of time. And like, this is just a short snippet, maybe like the verse 1 into into the now I just sit in silence part, just like an abbreviated version of it, because if we don't have time, but just that snippet of car radio. A verse, a chorus interlude into whoa, 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 into now we just sit in silence. Also, just everyone in the arena doing the thing from car radio music video would be fun. And of course you would think, well, that's the end, right? No, that's not the end, because you have to leave them with a song that they also know and their biggest song. And you guess that song is Stressed Out. And you can go a couple different ways with this. Now, the way I envision in my head, because I took up a lot of time with everything else. However, if I have enough time, let's start out with a chorus, the soft one towards the end. We used to turn back time to the good before. Then Josh comes in with the second part of the second time the chorus comes through. And or you start off with the fun bridge that the band does live, specifically at the festivals, the Paul Meany edits, the one where his daughter is singing the lyrics to Stressed Out, because that one is really, really fun. And you go into that final chorus and then into that big old outro, and just like everyone going out. You have the side band come up, you have MCR come up, and just this big extravagant thing, then poof, fireworks. And yellow fireworks, bandito stuff, end of the halftime show. So all in all, that was 10 songs, including 2 songs that aren't exactly considered 21 Pilots' most popular, those being Morph and Holding On to You, and also the fun surprise of My Chemical Romance with the Black Parade live at the Super Bowl. Once again, I think that would be fun. But that is my dream Super Bowl halftime show. What would you change? What is your set list? Let me know down in the comment section below. Honestly, what I think would be fun also, I don't think 21 Pilots would fit in this, but having something like a Paramore, Fall Out Boy sort of deal. I don't know if you can squeeze MCR into it. I don't know if you can squeeze TOP into it, but I don't know. Just a full-on emo show would be great fun. But anyway, guys, that's all for today. I'll see you all on Wednesday for Justin Listen To. See you all on Friday for episode 4 of me listening to My Chemical Romance for the first time. See you all next Monday for Super Bowl halftime show reactions, where I will be listening to Usher perform and watching Usher perform. The following Tuesday for more Justin Listens To, and the final episode of My Chemical Romance. Boom, 2 weeks, videos there for you. Goodbye, and then more importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah.